The Power of Favor. Chapter 2. Declare Favor. One way our faith is released is through our words, and there is a connection between speaking favor and receiving favor. It's not enough to just believe you have favor. It's not enough to just expect favor. You have to take it one step further and declare favor. Every day you should declare, I have the favor of God. Favor is on my family. Favor is on my health. Favor is on my business. Favor is on my finance. When you speak something out, you give it the right to come to pass. When you face difficult situations, instead of being discouraged, thinking, why did this happen? You need to declare, the favor of God is turning this around. Favor is bringing healing, freedom, vindication, and victory into my life. It's one thing to think it, but when you declare it, angels go to work. In the unseen realm, things begin to change. We prayed, we believed, we hope. That's good, but it's time to start speaking favor. Speaking favor over your finance. Father, thank you that your favor is bringing me clients. Thank you that your favor is causing me to stand out. Thank you that I thought will prosper and succeed. The scripture says, Jesus increased in favor with God and with people. You can increase in favor. The more you thank God for it, the more you declare it. The more favor you are going to see. Joel, you say I have favor, but I never get good breaks. I never see anything unusual. Maybe it's because you are not declaring it. Why don't you step it up a notch? All through the day say, Father, thank you that your favor is endorsing me. Thank you that your favor is bringing me into prominence. Thank you that your favor is taking me to new levels. That's not just being positive. That is releasing your faith for the favor of God. Your word release your faith. There were 5 of us Austin children growing up. We never left the house without my mother saying, Father, thank you that my children have your favor. I like to joke that it worked for all of us except my brother, Paul. 4 out of 5 is not bad, but it is good to pray over your children. Ask God to protect them, guide them, give them wisdom. But don't stop there. Speak favor over them. Father, thank you that my children have favor with their teachers, favor with other students, favor that causes them to excel. David did this. He said, Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. In one Bible translation, the word goodness is favor. David was saying, surely favor follows me all of my life. In effect, he was saying, favor is keeping enemies from defeating me. Favor is making me attractive. Favor is bringing me promotions and opportunity. He didn't just think about it. He didn't just hope it would work out. He spoke favor over his life. No wonder the prophet Samuel came to him, anointed him the next king. No wonder he defeated a giant twice his size. No wonder King Saul couldn't kill him. When you are constantly talking about the favor of God, bragging on His goodness, you will go places you couldn't go on your own. You will overcome obstacles that seemed impossible. Maybe you have been single for a long time. You don't think you will ever meet the right person. Start declaring, the favor of God is bringing someone awesome into my life. Favor is making me attractive. Favor is putting me at the right place at the right time. If you're struggling in your finance, instead of complaining, start declaring, the favor of God is bringing increase and promotion. Favor is opening doors that I cannot open. Favor is causing good breaks to come to me. Or, the medical report doesn't look good. You could just pray about it, hope you get better, and that's good. But also start declaring, the favor of God is bringing healing. The favor of God is causing me to recover. The favor of God is helping me to defy the odds. With long life, God will satisfy me. Ever since I started ministering, I had said, Father, thank you that your favor caused me to stand out. That when people see me on the television, they cannot turn me off. Every week, somebody tells me, I was flipping through the channel. I don't like the TV ministers. I never watched them. But, Joel, I turned you on, and I couldn't turn you off. I know that wasn't a coincidence. It wouldn't have happened if I had not declared favor. Activate this favor. The dreams that God has put in your heart, you need to speak favor over them. Those problems that look impossible, declare that the favor of God is turning them around. In the scripture, Nehemiah had a dream to rebuild the wall around Jerusalem. They had been torn down, and the people living there were unprotected. This dream seems impossible. Nehemiah was living 1,000 miles from Jerusalem, working as a cupbearer to the king. He didn't have the influence, the connections, the resource, or the funding. But when God gives you a dream, He lines up everything you need. His favor will cause it to all come together. The question is, are you going to activate this favor? Nehemiah wasn't a cabinet member. He wasn't on the king's executive staff. He was working in the kitchen, but he understood the principle. The favor on his life would help him accomplish dreams he couldn't accomplish on his own. He asked the king for permission to return to Jerusalem to work on the project. For some reason, the king liked him. It didn't make sense to let him be gone that long. But the king said yes. Nehemiah says, I'm going to need protection. Will you give me a letter addressed to all the leaders in the cities I'm traveling through, telling them who I am? The king agreed. Nehemiah didn't stop there. He said, one more thing, King. I don't have any supplies to rebuild the wall. I don't have any money. I need a letter from you that tells people who own the lumber mills and the stone quarries to give me the materials I need. When you know you have favor, you will have a boldness, a confidence to ask big, to expect advantage. Again, the king said yes. In Nehemiah 2, he said, the king granted me this request because the gracious hands of God was upon me. He was saying, I know why all this happened. The favor of God is on my life. When you see God's favor, always take time to thank Him. Take a moment to say, Lord, I recognize this was your goodness. Thank you for favoring me. Thank you for making things happen that I couldn't make happen. Nehemiah started on the wall, and he had all kinds of opposition. But every time the favor of God helped him to overcome. It should have taken him more than a year to rebuild it, but he did it in just 52 days. God's favor will accelerate things. It's not going to take as long as you think to accomplish your dreams, to recover from the illness, to pay off your house. The favor on your life is speeding things up. Nehemiah says, I told all the people how the gracious hands of God was on my life. He was constantly bragging on God's goodness, constantly talking about His favor. When you face situations that seems possible, don't talk about how big the problem is. Do as Nehemiah did and start declaring, the gracious hands of God is on my life. Well, your child is off course. Yes, but the favor of God is bringing him back. You can start your business. You don't have the connection. Yes, but I have an advantage. The favor of God is bringing the right people to me. Well, the medication report says you are done. Yes, but I have another report. It says I will live and not die. Father, thank you that your gracious hand is on me. Thank you that your favor is doing what medicine cannot do. Well, Joel, I tried this for 2 weeks and nothing happened. No, this needs to be a way of life. Where every day, whether it is sunny or rainy, whether you are on the mountain top or in the valley, you get up in the morning and say, I have the favor of God. That's not just to remind yourself, not just to show God that you are trusting Him, but you are showing the enemy who you belong to.